Hello, my name is Abe, and welcome back to Monster Train 2. We're gonna start a run. It's gonna be random. We've selected this one last time because I wanted to change out the starting boss. But random. We're gonna go full random. Just don't give me Lazarus League. I've picked Lazarus League 5 times in a row. Give me anyone else. And not Melting Remnant. Okay, Hellhorned Umbra Alternate. That's actually incredible. No, we don't get the champion. Oh, I was really hoping we had the champion, but of course we have the Hellhorn champion. Still good. Hellhorn is incredibly powerful if you get good builds for it. We have Imps, Perils of Production, an Alloyed Construct. We're not gonna have the morsel generation I would like, especially if we get the Titan Skin 1 as our starting trial. Yeah, I don't know. Once per battle, freeze all cards in your hand. Not a great Pyre heart, but we'll try to make it work. We have Life, Steal, and Damage, Pushback, Archeon, Corruption, Seraph. Yeah. We'll see what happens. Deal 5 damage to the back unit when an unit is eaten, or more money. I will take Golden Idol. I tend to like taking the trials. This will give us a lot of money over the course of the entire run. Now, I still haven't taken Wrathful. On Slay, gain armor. On Revenge, gain rage. Brawler is just so much better. Like, it's so much better. It's so much better. One day I have to take the other two, but I keep getting Brawler as my option. It's just so unbelievably better than the other options. Yeah, like, I hate to say it, but I'm just gonna take Brawler again. I don't know how they can buff the other forms. Hey, this is great. Yeah. I don't know how they can buff the other forms of the champion, but when you're rolling Hellhorn primary champion, you want the multi-strike, man. Like, that's just how he works. Now, I have no morsel generation except for Plink. Can I even use the robot? Well, I'm gonna play him. Maybe we'll get morsels, but maybe I just want to put the morsels on the prince. He's a pretty good dude. But I want to do 50 damage next turn, so we're gonna play you. We're gonna play you. I can easily torch you. You think that might be a little bit of a negative play because we can't plink, but we can still plink. No. Okay, well, you know what? Fine. At least we get the money. Robot's gonna be dead, but hopefully we can just plink all of these guys, if we can draw plink. Honestly, I think I'm gonna ignore the robot. Giving him fuel is gonna be annoying. I'm just gonna buff up the champion, I think. That's probably gonna help us more. Yeah, because like I can't guarantee that the robot's ever gonna have fuel. I can make him do 50 damage, but that's about it. So I think I'd rather just buff him up. We're going to buff him up. If you have access to trample for him, you can run the damage on Slay for something truly horrifying. Yeah, like you can buff the Hornbreaker Prince on the other paths. The problem I find is that it requires a special setup where just taking multi-strike is always going to be beneficial because we can give him morsels and he's already a 21 times 2. We can give him rage, we can give him armor, and then we only need him as a unit in certain situations. Like, I think that's just a better play. I will acknowledge, though, that the other options do have their value, but I think that just start, if you have the option to start with Brawler, I think you just start with Brawler. Now that being said, this guy is gonna kick my ass because the champion does so little damage. That sucked. I don't like we have a very, very poor deck synergy right now. We don't generate many morsels, and we have a unit that doesn't attack unless he eats morsels. Our deck sucks right now. We need to improve it in some fashion. Fortify is armor, and Tumbra is just so unbelievably good. We have to take it. One of the best cards in the game. Well, for the Umbra anyways. And I think we do want a different Umbra unit. If we can get a tank, put the champion behind the tank, that would be awesome. Damage shield probably works better for the corruption boss. So yeah, there's some really nice Hellhorn units though. Like I would love to pick up the melee weakness dude, armor every turn dude, lots of different dudes. Technically there are spells that I would like to upgrade. Plink, oh, it does 2 damage. It's been buffed from Monster Train 1, I didn't even notice. Making Plinks do more damage is nice. Antimer Assault Holdover and Intrinsic would be incredible for giving us more morsels. If we go for the unit path, we're basically specifically going for the Umbra unit. If we go on the right path, we can go for other Hellhorn units, but I think I want to go unit upgrades first. Ross said, welcome! This is why we need Ultra Kill. Blood is fuel. I could use some blood for the Blood God. Ooh. Overgorger. We can give Overgorger quick and 1 pip. This is the dude you want to give trample to. Okay. That's tempting. I mean, you gotta do it. And then, since he's gonna be eating all the morsels, we don't really need the construct. Let's see what happens. So we can actually kill the 1 HP enemies with Titan Skin and 1 with the Plinks. That's nice. So the other thing is that we have no rage currently, minus the imps. Maybe we want like Prince just behind a shield steward and then the Overgorger eating constantly. Oh, but you guys have 2 HP. The game lies to you. It said there were going to be 1 HP healers. There's not 1 HP healers. Well, you were just garbage. Let's give you your Gorge permanent bonuses, and you get a lot of health when you eat too, so I'm not too worried about you, I don't think. Let's kill another unit. I guess Plink could theoretically get a kill, but I'm not gonna worry about that. We'll save our Plinks for things like this. Oh, there's the healer. Torch will kill you and do 3 damage. You heal. We have to kill you. Okay, Plink. Double Torch. Morsel. You can still put 2 morsels if we put a Spear Steward up here. You know, I'm gonna do that. We're gonna need the damage, and also, we don't have high morsel generation. We're still gonna need some morsel gen. You're gonna hit the Pyre for 10. I hate to say it, there's nothing I can do about that. Well, no, there is something I can do about that. Oh, because of the Titan Skin, I can't actually kill you. Mother. Could I get, like, not Fuel Man as my starting guy? I really don't like Fuel Man as my starting guy. Well, take some more armor, I guess. We're gonna live, but we have 5 HP. I need another gorge. Well, I have a gorger. I just need him to be better now. I need him to be stronger. Better and faster too. Okay, if you hit my pyre, I die. How do we stop this? Still not dead. Dead. Okay. Can we even kill the boss? I have no idea. We're only doing 200 damage. Why does this deck suck so much? Anyone want to tell me why this deck sucks so much? Knight Arcanum, welcome to the stream. How you doing today? Okay, well, let's try that again, I guess. Hornbreaker Prince. You know what? I don't know. I don't know. I don't understand what the problem was with this deck. Give me a new run. Same as the old run. Hellhorned. It's gonna be Umbra 2. It's gonna be Freeze. Let's try it again. Shinigami, welcome. How you doing? I'm doing. Hope you're doing well. See, like Alpha Fiend, that's good scaling. We have AoE clears now. That's okay. Lifesteal, Rage, and Sap. +2 capacity on the middle floor. Friendly units enter with Lifesteal. Lifesteal's nice, but I think I want the capacity. And then, do we want Revenge Hornbreaker? Probably not. I still don't understand how to keep him alive, especially early. Feels like he doesn't scale as well as you need him to scale. He only starts with 15 HP. That's like 2 turns. Did some Covenant Titan runs, had some goofy success with Orkai. I don't know how to play Orkai. I keep trying, no, I've tried a couple of times with him. His mixers are kind of like, his mixing brewing ability is kind of like whatever. And him blowing up just means that he dies before I can get enough stacks of resurrection on him. So I gotta figure that out. Without sweep, Slay seems unreliable, says Leo. So the thing about Slay is you want to have some way of manipulating the enemy units, which we don't have. We don't have any ascends, descends, pushes, or pulls. And we don't have any ways of giving him spikes. If you give him spikes, which you can do with Lazarus Mixers or Awoken, spikes will count as a Slay trigger. That's how you can keep him alive constantly, because enemies hit him, they die, he gets armor, he's a tank. But right now, he's not gonna be a tank, like at all, unless we get like a trample book on him, or we somehow put spikes on him. He doesn't seem reliable, but we don't have a tank. So maybe we can give him tanky abilities and see if maybe he can keep himself alive. I mean, let's try it. We tried multi-strike last time. It didn't really work because we didn't have rage except for imps. Let's give it a go. Incant version is pretty good. The incant version puts unstable on the enemies, but it doesn't kill them immediately, which is, I think, a bit of a problem. But then again, I probably just need to play more. All right, so let's see. I guess we can keep you alive with like lifesteal triggers. That usually works pretty well. I generally like doing that. Come on, kill you, put you down. So we give you lifesteal. I'm gonna freeze my hand. I like these cards. I want to be able to put out another Plink. Yeah, okay, so you're getting rage and you're getting 1 kill and you're healing. I like that. Plink here. We get a couple more morsels. We're just gonna build, I guess, you know, morsels are a good way of building health and sustain on a champion. So he can function as a weak tank, I guess. He's not gonna be hella strong, but it's better than nothing, right? Yeah, I mean, why not? Thank you, Clink. Ah, we got one. Well, I mean, seems like we're doing a better job. A lot of that is that we have a unit that can do something. The Alpha Fiend is playable, and the Alpha Fiend can actually do damage. So I'm loving life right now. +5. Do you remember when that used to be +3? Good lord. Oh look, Rage. And a Welder Helper, which if we can make it endless, we can have it give armor to the champion, but Rage 12 is too good to pass up. Lifesteal 4 also really nice. In fact, that keeps him going for a long time. Well, until we get to Corruption, and then Corruption's gonna kick his ass. Well, no, we're on a different boss now. We're on Sap. If we give him morsels, he doesn't need lifesteal. I'm gonna take an Anton. I know we're adding Calcified Embers, but I'm just taking what I think are good cards. I had one cost of Replicator Raise, which I used to duplicate my self-exploding Orkai, says Leo. Ah, there you go. Yeah, that'll do it. I would love multi-strike. I will re-roll to see if we can get it. They buffed Demon Fiend. He's got Trample now. Really? Okay. I mean, I think we still want Alpha Fiend. He scales really quickly, but that's really tempting. That's really cool. It's the only enemy I know of that, or unit that has Trample by default. Not enemy, but my units. I mean, I think we just want to buff Alpha Fiend and then dupe him later, especially if we can put multi-strike on him. Is this a skip? Is this a skip? Demon Fiend's too expensive. I can't play him for 4, unless we put him in a box. We can always choose not to play him. Can't afford a reroll upgrade. I could just give you like a quick damage shield. Nah. Save our money. The real buff for Demon Fiend is deployment. It is, but you still have to have the energy to play your other units. Are you really gonna go all in on a 60-60 Demon Fiend, or would you rather play multiple other units? I think I'd rather play multiple other units. Like, I don't have the energy to play him. He's good. I don't know. Okay, Blink. Good, we got one kill. Put that on the champion. He's the tank for the Alpha Fiend. Alpha Fiend's the damage dealer here. Now, do I want to keep Ritual of Battle in hand and event? It's not bad. I guess let's do that early, because I keep forgetting to freeze my cards. There we go. You're gonna haste everyone, don't do that. You're gonna take HP. You're gonna take damage. Now, I kind of wish that I could freeze the morsel. Maybe that's a better freeze play. I'll just play him up at the top. Champion's doing like 28 damage. That's not too bad. Alpha Fiend, though. Alpha Fiend is the thing doing the damage. Nice. All right, we dumped. Everything's dying. We dumped one of the pieces of garbage. I can't kill you unless it hits you twice. We're healing to full. So you know what? Dump another calcified ember. And we have Ritual of Battle to finish it off if we need to. We don't need to, which is nice, because I don't have the energy if I don't want to take damage. Man, this is so much better. Because we actually have, like, a good unit, as opposed to the fuel guy who did nothing. I don't want to just keep blaming him, but man, fuel guy sucks. Apply armor 20 to the front unit. It's nice. It's nice. We don't really need the rage. Although you being in front, eating a shot, and then dying is not the worst thing in the world. But how can you say no to his big lovable demon face? Look, he might get put into a box, okay? Apply armor 20 to the front friendly unit. It's not bad. More morsel generation is nice, but we have Antumbra. But also the lifesteal keeps units alive. But the morsels can give us lifesteal. He's a 9/9 morsel. If we can make him holdover, that would be nice. Probably gonna go Merchant of Magic here. Well, if we get a holdover, what are we gonna put it on? Probably an Antumbra Assault over anything else. So I think I'd rather take an Immortal Trade just to have pocket lifesteal. Yeah. Another strike or another rage on slay, apply rage to friendly units. That's not bad. It's not bad. You do need to get some multi-strike, but we also get rage 7.5 by just attacking, which means we're gaining rage 15 on Alpha Fiend attacking. Do we really need rage 5 when he gets a kill? I think I'd rather just duplicate this, maybe up here at the Merchant of Steel, Empyrean Well. Buff Alpha Fiend one more time, duplicate him. Take capacity, that way we can still put a morsel down on the same floor, big middle floor with a Hornbreaker Prince as a tank. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's probably what I'm gonna do. We did get the intrinsic Antumbra Assault. Now can we pick up... Well, actually, a free Ritual of Battle is still nice. Maybe we'll wait on the... Yeah. Maybe we'll wait on trying to get that thing to be holdover, as good as it is. Take the red crown and 2 followers. Oh, baby. Maybe we're not going to duplicate Demon Fiend. Maybe we'll just duplicate these assholes. Unsummon, gain a random equipment. You know what? Done. We're definitely going to need capacity, though. But that could be a huge middle floor with rage. This unit's attack is equal to its maximum health. Also, he's endless. Ah, so if we get a bad roll, we kill him and then play him again. I understand. So, we don't want that, so you're in the front temporarily. I like it. The only bad thing is if you get Void on him, but even then that's more multi-strike, so it's not too bad. One, two, three, yeah, okay. Was not expecting that. That's like the best result we could have gotten. Now, I guess we're not going to be putting anything on the Hornbreaker Prince, or maybe we should still put morsels on Alpha Fiend to buff him? I don't know. I mean, we could actually just freeze the morsels. That's another good call. You know, it's gonna purge that. I actually want units to make it up to hit the Alpha Fiend. Yeah, this is pretty much what I want. I can torch him to kill him next turn. Well, unless I use a plink here, which I still might do. That's just rage fuel. Ah, now you're killing me. Now you're still killing me. You know, I accept this. I can do 9 more damage to you. You're gonna take 20 damage and then you'll take another 20 damage next floor. No, you're taking 20 damage now. I need to do 20 damage to you. How much damage are you gonna do? 11. How much damage are you gonna do? 21. Never mind, can't put a morsel up there. Bit of a mistake. How... Well, you know, we'll solve that problem next turn. Yeah, this is what I was kind of worried about. It's okay, I can rage up here. You're gonna get new equipment. I'm gonna put you in the back and hope for just a better roll. You're quick now. That's actually really good. Well, I guess I want the champion to get hit, but that's still pretty okay. I only need to do 8 damage to you. That's more than enough. Champion gets the morsels. So we built our way around the garbage roll on this Alpha Fiend's equipment, but now you're just murdering my flippin' champion. Hold on, we got a plink. Doing 35 damage. And we're quick, so you're actually going to be doing way more than 35 damage. I don't know if I can keep the champion alive. This is going very poorly, very quickly. I'm like, I need you to get a damn kill. Put down a morsel. You hit into that. You're going to get Rage 4, which is 8 more damage. I mean, you're doing 35 damage because I'm killing the enemies. How am I supposed to work around that, mother trucker? You're gonna be doing 43 damage. My life for a demon fiend. Okay, hold up, hold up. Play you. Play you. Champion's getting a kill. There we go. Solve the problem. Now, the boss, it does have like 50 damage now, which is horrendous. That's too much damage. Like, it's so much damage I can't even lifesteal my way out of it. Next turn I can, but I need to somehow generate a morsel. What the hell? So we're gonna attack 2 times. Because he can't get a kill when this guy's attacking, and he's not scaling rage, but this guy's attacking with the quickness. I think taking this has maybe ruined my Alpha Fiend. Yeah, I don't have the energy to send him in. So now I'm just like, oh hell. I can kill you and generate a morsel next turn, maybe. Well, a morsel in front might keep him alive. Am I really gonna risk it all on losing the immortal or losing the energy next turn though? I mean, I only need 1 energy to play any specific card. Like, we could play Ritual of Battle, but if we don't gain enough health... No, wait a minute! You're gonna go down to 47. Oh, but we're gonna kill this guy, and then you're gonna... No, you don't gain rage anymore. Yo, you're gonna live. Hornbreaker Prince is gonna live, and he's gonna tank. Oh my god. We're gonna be... Guys, we're gonna be okay. I've ran the math. Hornbreaker Prince, well, no, he can only do 24 damage, so he's not actually going to sustain another attack. What do I care? We're fine. Turns out Alpha Fiend can do it on his own. Okay, this is real weird. Oh, there's Trample. Blazing Bolt is also really nice, but I'm taking Trample. On strike, apply melee weakness 1 to the attacked unit. Pretty good. We don't need units because we have the followers, is what I'm thinking. So are we just gonna skip? Yeah. Don't at me. We do need to go to a Merchant of Steel. Oh my god, we need money is what we need. But we're gonna go to Merchant of Steel anyways. You know what? If we get equipment, we can always replace the equipment that he gets if he gets equipment on him. So something like Meat Shield works. Also works for the champion, honestly. It works very well for the champion. Are we gonna give him... Oh, his slots are full. That's okay. Plus 20 health. Rage 10. We're gonna make one good follower. I can give you multi-strike. Maybe try to large stone a follower in the future. That's weird. Never thought I'd be doing that. All right, Rage Slay, Wrathful Champion. Do better, be better. Remember when that used to be Rage 1? Those were the days. Enemy units heal when they move up the floor. We're gonna be doing a lot of damage with our multi-strikes. I think we'll be okay. What do you have? On shift, gain Valor, resolve, trigger shift. Look, that's not gonna be that impressive. It's not gonna sound that impressive, but it's something. Weirdly enough, it makes you a good tank if you were in front. Also, you're probably gonna make it up to the Pyre very shortly. Unless I draw better cards. Actually, a Plink is more damage than the AoE on that one. Well, there we go. I'd rather you didn't hit my Pyre. I don't think I can stop you. I might be able to stop you. Well, I can do damage to you. I'm just not going to stop you. I can't stop you. I really should have frozen cards earlier on. We could have actually had stuff to play here. My bad. Alright, you're going to hit the Pyre a couple of times. We're not doing nearly enough damage up there. And our deck is filled with garbage, which is a huge problem. I just gotta try to work you down. Man, this is sucking. We should have played on the bottom. We need to kill these guys faster. I mean, we've taken half of our Pyre's health worth of damage and... Yeah, okay, but this is... As much as I want to be able to play on the middle, we just literally can't do it. And I have to freeze cards. When I have anything in hand worth freezing, like 2 vents so I can kill them. We gotta play down here. We need to do damage as fast as possible. That's still great. This is fine. And then why not... Here's a thought. Why not just freeze good cards that you don't want to play right now? Oh look, you can vent them. Imagine that. How insane. Champion's not getting a kill yet. I could also try to plink him to death. I could also Mind Collapse for 1 to get 2 energy if the plink doesn't kill him, but I don't really need the plink to kill him. So if we do a... It's got to be a Meat Shield, Mind Collapse. So Meat Shield, Mind Collapse, we get Trample. You're going to be sapped, but I do want you to do more damage. Well, I don't have to play it on this turn then. I could play it later. What else am I going to play? Plinks? Play the turn. We still have vents. We can still kill units in the back. Although them hitting the champion is really nice, but this is still probably in our best interest. You might get up there and hit the Pyre. But I might be able to stop that with a nice big rage play. So why not this? You're gonna wipe the floor. You're gonna come up here. You're doing 100 damage. It's not killing them, but it's slowing them down. This is way better. We still take damage, but that's the only damage we're taking now. And now look at this. Now he's healing for 44. That's what we wanted to see. Okay, we're gonna take a little more damage. He's only gonna hit the Pyre once though. Why did you hit it like 4 times last time? Did we really not do that much damage? I guess we just literally didn't do that much damage. Fine, whatever. This fight with the bells. Why are you? Oh, because you healed a full every floor. Dumb. Oh, I'm so dumb. Of course. Mother. I'm dumb. I'm very dumb. I'm very dumb. All right, you're dead. I'm not that worried about this. You know, why am I not playing the Vengeful Spirits? Yeah, so... I just played the same card. Okay. I'm playing way too quickly. I think that's part of the problem. Not all the problem, definitely part of the problem. We need more damage, and because of the trial, the top floor is best so that we can have more time to power up our units, but the bottom floor is also good so we can kill the bells before they add garbage to the deck. That's the problem that we have for ourselves. That's what we put ourselves. That's the problem we put ourselves into. Okay, that was poor. Do better. Merchant of Arms, Alcove, Duplicate, and Merchant of Steel. Well, if we need damage, another Alpha Fiend gets us more damage. So we could duplicate Alpha Fiend. It'll come out with more equipment. We have the capacity to play everything there on the middle, and then we have like little followers that can help out on other floors. We also get equipment, or we go to a Merchant of Arms, we find equipment, we find rooms, make everything a little bit better. And get an event, and get an artifact. I'm gonna try the right. Damage shield morsels makes them live a little bit longer. Conio, Yorick, Banana. We don't consume much. So this is probably a Conio. We can at least do a lot of removal. Overgrowth Carapace. I mean, that on a follower kicks ass. God, the silence is so good. We don't want it on the champion. Give me a reroll. Fight Club is also pretty good. put it on a floor with all of your units, your followers, they start doing more damage, but I'm gonna take a free roll. Gain 1 energy when a unit dies. Spells cost -1. Glass cannon. I don't want to merge anything. So maybe we just make like a meat shield deployable for the champion. Gain 1 energy when a unit dies. That's always nice. It means I can play my Demon Fiend at some point. And then we can start removing cards, because we can. And it's relatively cheap to do. So we earned a little bit of money, and then we'll remove cards later if we want. -1 energy per turn for $150. We can do this. You see, this, as long as these are the only 2 units we can play on the middle floor, they're not going to do anything. So we can take advantage with the capacity that we have here. And with the shield on the champion, he's healing a lot. Weird, but I think that is the play. The champion's getting a kill, gaining armor, I think. No, he's not getting a kill. Why not? We need to do more. I don't know if we can do more. Sap 2, 51. We can get a kill, but then he's gonna move up to the top floor. Ugh. Ugh. Why are you taking 0? Oh, you're getting bigger! Oh! Well. That's a thing. You do take more damage now. Let's play this and hold the hand. The guy's doing 80. He's got 81 HP. I don't know what we're gonna do about him. I think nothing is the answer. I can get 2 energy back from this floor and then play trample up here to stop you, but then you're gonna make it to the pyre and you're gonna hit it for 16. Ugh, my God, I can't seem to stop these units from making it up. Well, you're basically a tank in and of itself. Maybe you should have been on this floor by yourself. No, that doesn't really make any sense. There's an energy refund. I can't do enough damage to you, kill you. 3, 4, 5, 6. I can do 7 damage. I'd have to do 11 to stop you. All right, well, Pyre's gonna take some hits. Mud, welcome. And X, hello. How's the run so far today? That's what we'll say about that. There you go, that's better. You know what, follower? Eat up. I've got a one glass cannon follower in the back here. And you know what? Eat up. Eat up, bud. You don't need armor. I guess I'd rather just put out units to die. Champion is doing 150 damage though. He is getting a kill on this turn, which is nice. You do 20 damage. I think we lifesteal him, keep him going forever. He should be able to sustain on this guy. In fact, he'll be able to sustain because he's going to be getting kills and gaining health constantly. So, end turn. Okay, Alpha Fiend is the only unit that matters, I'm realizing. It's the only thing that scales in damage, even if it's not scaling enough. -1 capacity, but +1 energy per turn for the rest of battle. Energy has been a problem. Well, basically have to come here. Magic power on Slay. This equipment gains an attack permanently. I should also think about Meat Shield on the Demon Fiend if I have to replace his equipment. That's something else that I should be doing. I'm gonna skip. Intrinsic and Spell Chain. I mean, this is something else I was thinking about. This solves all of our energy problem. I'm gonna re-roll, look for better things. We have a holdover and Umbra Assault. We can finally get morsels. We finally have morsels! He's done it! It's really good for sustain. I mean, we don't have an energy problem anymore. Okay. +12 attack and lifesteal 1 to enemy units. We can still probably play on the middle, weirdly enough. But we might want to play on the bottom just so that we can kill the schlubs that spawn. You have multi-strike, but you get less damage when you attack. That's the perfect equipment. That's the best equipment. There you go, infinite energy. Now let's wipe you. Blink the wrong minion, but that's okay. If you live, I don't really care. Now, do we want to hold these cards in hand? I would say the answer is probably no. I might just hit my champion with a couple of those just to buff his rage. He'll heal enough. Okay, the champion's dying. We gotta solve this problem. This should solve the problem. Great. Well, it did. I'm not gonna remove your multi-strike, that's incredible. But I will give you some rage. I could give the champion rage so he keeps getting more armor. But I think I just want you to do more damage in the back. Champion's doing fine on his own. He can eat some morsels on occasion. Overgrowth. I would like to play this when we have a follower, because we have the multi-strike, which is awesome. So I guess we will give you some stuff. You have a damage shield, you're healing. Might as well give you more damage. Might as well just put down a unit to die, because why not? I could put the equipment on a train steward, but I want other things. I want the followers, which apparently are just impossible to draw. You're giving him Titan skin? You son of a gun. You're still dying? You have 46 damage? Oh, because you keep eating the food! You keep eating the food! Well, he's living. Give him a damage shield, I guess. Well, that's something we're gonna have to deal with. The fact that we have accidentally given the boss 50 attack. Sorry, we gave him more attack. Now he's at 58. My bad, sorry. This is not how I anticipated this working. He's gonna get more because this guy is gonna live and he's gonna get fed again. we can't allow that. That can't happen. I'm sorry. There you go. It's actually dying. Dude, you need this, so I'm gonna play it. Ember Drain sucks, but I need the lifesteal. Champion, or boss is doing effing 58 goddamn damage. Okay. Luckily our Alpha Fiend is hitting for 600, but we need something that can tank this. 6658. There you go. Oh, there's some extra damage. You need to have extra HP because we're killing the front lines, but we just so happen to be leaving the vampiric cherub alive, so it just keeps on buffing the boss. What a horrible run this has been. The entire thing. The entire thing has been goddamn horrible. You're hitting for 58. Hilariously, we might be getting around that. I think we might be getting around that. This is a surprise. Oh, hey, I found it. Thank God for the Alpha Fiend. This is double the amount of rage on all friendly units, double the amount of armor on one unit, return eaten units to your hand. Double rage can really help the Hornbreaker Prince start getting kills. And I don't think we need energy, I think we need the draw. Mud says, it's hot today and that makes me sad. It has been very warm today. It's been a very warm day. Humid too. Which is why it really sucks. -2 in gain consume. Unfortunately, I cannot put that on the card I wanted to put it on. Gain a random graft. Graft a random equipment onto a unit. Graft an equipment from your deck onto a unit. That's funny. We can actually graft. But I think... Yeah? I think that's okay. Now what the heck do we do here? We can spell chain Immortal Trade. Last Stand is technically playable. We have the energy for it. Can also double up on Umberstone. If I buy Spell Chain, we can't buy anything else. You know, we have a lot of energy. So sure, put that in. Make some good vents, and we're off. -1 energy. All right, I'll take it. We still have a lot of energy. I should have looked at the units. What are they going to do? I don't think they're going to do too much bad things. On resolve, reduce cooldown by 1. Well, that's not going to happen. Oh, it's just these guys. This is fine. This is fine. Actually, you definitely need the trample. More than anything else, you need the trample. Okay, we can kill him next turn, which is important because we need to not be silenced. Now we're gaining 50 armor. Unfortunately, Alpha Fiend is not attacking, which is very weird. But that's okay. They do more damage. Hey, it's exactly what I wanted. Get buffed. Get buffed. Because we need to do damage to hit the 500 HP unit, but Alpha Fiend hasn't attacked anything because Hornbreaker Prince is just getting all the kills. I don't know if that's good or not. I guess Tiny Follower is going to be the thing that carries us, huh? You get him, Tiny Follower. And you know what? Demon Fiend on the top floor. That's what we'll do. You know what? Killing you is very nice. It's just... I like the armor gain, but, you know, we gotta hit other dudes. Luckily, we have the damage output here. Double Rage. Could play that twice. Honestly? Well, we don't need to double rage. He's getting enough kills. So what if instead we... kill you. Get the Demon Fiend out. Is that a cult member from that one game, Asks XZXZ2? Yes, it is. Don't think about it too much. Let's dump you. Get some more morsels. What a strange run this seems like it is, you know? How strange. I mean, even the champion doing 200 damage is not really that incredible, but he's killing things. I can't deny him and his killing potential. You know? Now he's literally killing everything because we have enough rage on him. Dude, you're cramping everybody else's style. No one can do anything else. Stop hogging the kills, man. You're gonna gain rage, regen, and shield. A little annoying. Let's Let's make you slightly bigger. I'm not gonna be able to kill them. We'll give you a bunch of rage. You get out of my deck. I want the champion to kill you and gain 25 armor, so I'm not gonna hit you. Sure. Well, weird. All right. Luckily, we killed him because we wouldn't have been able to put up, 75 health to block the next hit. What are we doing? What are we doing? Are we going to go to a Merchant of Magic? We could go to a Merchant of Magic. Do I want Inferno Holdover? I would love Inferno Holdover. No, I wouldn't. We want Hornbreaker Prince to get hit. Merchant of Magic to make spells better would be nice. We don't really need the followers to be upgraded. We could go Merchant of Steel, but we only have an upgrade on one of the followers and Demon Fiend, I suppose. But duplication might just be better here. Removal! We don't need the Pyre health. Maybe removal. Deal damage to the front enemy unit equal to 4 times armor on friendly units. Deal 100 damage to all. Skip. Damage, shield, and morsels. I like it. And I think I want to go right. Draw an equipment card from your deck, reduce its cost to 0. Well, the only equipment that it would draw is Overgrowth, which we could put out on a Demon Fiend or Alpha Fiend. We could replace the equipment on them. Unfortunately, it's not going to work on the followers because they don't get drawn at the beginning of combat. That might be a skip. We have the capacity for morsels. That's not a huge problem. Draw a room card from your deck I like. Advancing the back enemy unit does allow the champion to get a kill a little bit more easily. And I like Rage not decaying, but that's less of a concern. I'd rather come here and check to see what we have. Yeah. That seems good. 105, 35, that's 140. 90 gets a 15 refund. I can actually remove and then Spell Chain and then Emberstone, which I want to do here, I think, on Gem Trove. So Plinks are useless. I mean, we have unlimited energy, basically, so making our best spells Spell Chain and cheaper seems like a no-brainer. We're guaranteed to draw Boiler Room immediately. So at this point, we could double up on a follower, or like a Gem Trove, or Rage, or we could just double up on Last Stand. Just get Rage on the champion as quickly as possible so he one-shots everything. My other units can go on other floors, which is weird to think about. We don't really have another tank for anyone like the Alpha Fiend. I guess they could get the equipment that makes them plus 20/20 every turn, or a follower could, and then they can just sustain a bit. Put some morsels down on their floor. Champion just takes the hits and then gets infinite rage. I don't know. Sap 10. Annoying. So do I want to just put the champion down here? Try to get him to infinite power? I think I might want to do that. I can also put the Alpha Fiend behind him. There's no reason not to. Which, to me, there's no real reason not to play here, right? For the capacity, there's no real reason not to play here. You know, we get units out. All right. Killing units before they have a chance to ascend is also nice. We're looking for Trample Book quickly, if we can get it. Oh, the morsels! So first of all, they don't get played during deployment, but they also get played on the back, which is nice. Give the morsel the equipment. Let's not do that. That's silly. Don't really want to give everyone here 5 damage, because the spell shield's going to make it very annoying to kill them. I suppose I could just play like a gem. This is such bad draw early. I get all 3 of my later cards, turn 1. Thanks, game. Like, I can't kill you with anything. We'd have to draw followers plus the health necessary to keep them alive. Yeah, I might just have to bank these cards. It is the Freezy Deezy here. Problem is I want to draw 6, so I'd have to play cards in order to draw cards. So if I freeze my hand of 7 cards, I draw 3. You're going to buff all of the enemies for 5 damage. If I put this, you gain Valor. If I put this here, you will gain an extra 48 damage, which maybe helps us to cut through this guy, but then these guys do more damage. I don't know how to kill them. I don't have any piercing. I have branding right. I do have a branding right. And plinks, so that's possible. All we have to do is draw a glass cannon. Okay, you know what? Hit him harder. Why are you only hitting him for 39? Oh, the Titan skin. Yeah, that's a bit of a problem. Oh, now you're dying! Okay, well, can I keep you alive? Alright, we're not gonna play cards. I guess I'm just not gonna play anything? Alright. I can do this. You having a lifesteal is nice. You can eat a shot and then still get gorged. And then I suppose we can just make a really nice shield steward. Unfortunately, there's nothing else to do there, and then we'll freeze these. So we're gonna draw 4 cards, because we did play the holdover. That's not what we needed to draw. I think we just need to draw more, honestly. 5 on all floors. God damn. 35. This is too much damage. I can kill an enemy, but it's gonna buff everyone's damage by more than we get out of this. I can give you armor, but it's gonna buff them by more than it gives you armor. You only get 15 out of it. Doubling your rage doesn't do anything. Overgrowth's not gonna do anything. I can't keep him alive. Hold on. I need to get a morsel kill somewhere. We'd have to, we can get energy. Okay, we can get energy by killing you. That could kill you and give us a morsel. Now, even if I... Hold on, yeah, I need... Okay, Plink. Plink. Morsel. Damage shield. You live. Why are we doing no damage? That's another question. I think I gotta play on the top floor. It's something I have to figure out more about this game, is I don't yet know when to play top floor, when to play bottom floor, because you're always switching up where you're playing based off of the enemies that you're fighting. These enemies, I need time to build up because I'm just not doing any damage. Pulling this guy to the front is also kind of a pain in the butt. And our draw was horrendous. Absolutely horrendous. I should not have frozen my hand. I needed to draw more cards. Like, you're taking 61 damage. That's it. That's what we're doing on this turn. I can't even kill these jerks. So let's kill one of these jerks. We are getting a kill now. All right, I needed to play this to kill you, because you are silencing me, which prevents me from doing anything. Hold on. We gotta kill him before we get hit, because we need to not be silenced. But we need the morsels. Blacksmith, thank you for the resubscription. Been loving the Monster Train. Been playing the original on mobile. I heard that the mobile version for Monster Train 1 did come out, which is kind of interesting that they actually went with a mobile version. I don't know why. But I can accept it. So we need 3 energy to kill you. I can play 1 card. Then we kill you, play a morsel, and if I double rage, you're getting a kill, but these guys do so much more damage. I think we gotta wipe you. Oh, we buffed the damage of all units on all floors. Right. Dude, I gotta play on the top. I can't play on the bottom, and I can't hold these cards. They're too bad. How are we gonna get through this damn boss fight? Like, my life for the piercing artifact. Do 1 damage when enemies move up a floor. Oh, follower, thank you. Good for you to be here. Well, it's gonna be this. 83. Hold on. You're gonna hit the pyre. I can't let you hit the pyre. I can't let you hit the pyre. Is there any way I can stop you from hitting the pyre? We're doing 60 and then 41, 41, 41. What's 60 plus 80? 170? Why are you... Oh, because you have fucking Titanite. Them condensing the covenants from 25 to 10, master stroke. Nobody wants to play a covenant which is just odd number units get -1 to their damage. Yeah, I do like the more meaningful covenants. It also just makes it faster to get up to this point, which is acceptable. Thinking like if I don't permafrost these cards, on turn 3 we draw way, or turn 2 we draw way more. For now, I guess, let's see what happens. You had 1 HP. Come on. It's 22 damage. If that's all we take, it's not that bad. That's not gonna. We're dead on this floor, huh? Okay, I'm gonna give it 1 try. But I feel like I just want to play Monster Train 2 Clans, please. Game is not letting me play Monster Train 2 Clans. Alright, we're gonna be playing top floor. Buys us as much time as possible to buff up our floors before the horrors of Relentless. So this is the only floor we can do this on. We're gonna do it here. I think I'm going to just let things discard, basically. You getting some lifesteal is nice. You can take some of this. And I need to draw. An Antember Assault on this fight with all the spell shield is pretty meaningless. And I can't even kill my own imps with it. So I think we're just gonna let it discard and we're gonna try to draw better hand. Don't really want to incant down here, but killing you with 1 blow is nice. I don't know, end turn? I feel like I'm not accomplishing anything. Duh. Okay, we did get a rage dude. He's doing no damage. Now you're dead. You know, just I think I'm happy. Let's just end it. Hold right click. This deck didn't do anything. This deck went nowhere. I don't know how it went so poorly. I think I just don't like this version of the champion. Like, we can't build around the revenge as effectively. He doesn't scale. At multi-strike 5, the rage scales on him very nicely. I should have listened to my heart with that take. Yeah. Yeah. I love the Alpha Fiend. I think it was a mistake to take the followers, though. Trying to build around the followers, they're not banner units. I can't draw them fast enough. And we had the worst draw where we drew all of the things we wanted to see later. Like, I can't play. We drew like 16 energy worth of good cards that we couldn't play. We have an energy engine, it's not that early. And I'm not gonna freeze those cards because it's not really worth freezing those cards because I need to draw more to get to the other things. And my deck that helped me to win the game. So yeah, not a great run, but that's okay. I still need to wrap my head around when to play top floor, when to play bottom floor. Some very important units are never shown in the unit preview screen, I feel. Like, if I could preview the enemy waves, that would be nice. Just so that I know where to play. Because I can always do the fight and after 3 turns be like, oh, this is what it's gonna be. Let me just restart real quick. That's knowledge that I'll gain over time, but it was similarly in Monster Train 1, some of the bosses, like the Seraph fights, they don't show you on that screen the type of enemies you're gonna be fighting. So I don't remember that this is the one that has the 1 HP minions. I don't remember that, I do remember this one, that melee weakness, I believe, is the one that has the flying enemies that hurt your Pyre directly if there's nothing alive on the floor, which is kind of synergistical with it. And let's see, what was that Seraph that we just fought? That Seraph was sap your units. which I guess synergizes with the 1 HP minions that you really want to be able to kill them with spells, I suppose. I don't know. Anyways, I just have to remember this stuff more. For now, for those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you've enjoyed it, subscribe for more. Check me out on Twitch for when I go live. Support the channel at the various links below at the video description. I am not speaking correctly today. For those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you've enjoyed it, subscribe for more. Check me out on Twitch for when I go live. Support the channel at the various links below in the video description, and I hope to see you here again for the next run of Monster Train.